Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. I've got XRP up here on the daily. Right now, XRP trading at $1.29, and we did see a bit of a retracement, guys. If you can see here on the daily, you can see that red candlestick here. If I throw it on the hourly, we can see a significant retracement for XRP after it did see its high of about $1.41.5 over the weekend. So a significant retracement, but guys, all is not lost. Remember, it's just one retracement in the grand scheme of things. When we zoom out again back on the daily, we can see XRP making a healthy trend upward. All right, so we can see, right, the trend continuing to make its way up, continuing to form higher highs. And I know these trend lines aren't lining up with the actual candlestick, so maybe I'll just delete those. But just wanted to demonstrate higher lows, of course, higher highs. That is the signature of an uptrend, and we are still in one. It is looking like that is just another retracement until we continue to move higher. The other thing I wanted to bring up was the fact that Bitcoin also did retrace over the last day or so. So the Bitcoin price did go as high as almost $53,000. And if I throw Bitcoin on here real quickly, you can see Bitcoin retraced as well. So it's not just XRP. The rest of the crypto market has retraced as well. We know the rest of the crypto market follows Bitcoin, and if I zoom out on Bitcoin on the hourly, you can see still not up to the 0.702. We really do need to hit that $54,000 mark in order to really kind of gauge what's going to happen with the crypto space. And bringing XRP up on that same time frame and drawing a Fibonacci from the top of that last uptrend that we saw when XRP hit $1.96, you can see just hit the 0.618, and we're seeing it retrace now. So nothing out of the ordinary. Of course, the upward momentum is stronger than the downward pressure. That is always good to note. I also wanted to bring this up, guys. 1 out of 4 U.S. teens would buy crypto if given the money to invest. This coming from a recent survey. So researchers have attempted to probe North American teens' perception of the stock market, cryptocurrencies, and other investments in the high-octane GameStop era. The results showed that cryptocurrencies edged ahead of some other asset classes like real estate, with 25% of teens saying they would invest in crypto if given hypothetical funds, as compared with 24% in real estate. 43% remain convinced that the best bet would be to invest their funds in the stock market, yet a large share, 37%, said they'd refrain from investing altogether. These results were drawn from a survey jointly conducted by Junior Achievement and RSM US in mid-July of this year among a small sample of just over 1,000 teens aged between 13 and 17 years old. So this study did cover a bunch of different possible potential investment options, and 1 in 4 did say cryptocurrency would certainly be something that they would be interested in investing in. So with 25% of teens saying they would invest in crypto if given hypothetical funds, as I mentioned. I think this speaks more to the fact now that, markets have been heating up, and younger people are realizing, look, I have an opportunity here to make money. And so if I do have a little bit of money, I've seen what, stocks can do, like in this GameStop era, as they mentioned in this article, how much I can get a return on investment. Now, I mean, if this is a realistic expectation for future, potential investments, that is, of course, yet to be determined. However, this is what, the average, or 1 out of 4, 25% of teenagers, American teenagers, are thinking at this moment in time. Thought I'd bring that to you. This one from Michael at Val5 Link. So with regards to XRP on the move, guys, more XRP has been moved, so whales abruptly relocate nearly 500 million in XRP in just 12 hours. This happened within a 12-hour period between Friday and Saturday. Deep-pocketed entities relocated more than 470 million worth of XRP, according to crypto tracker Whale Alert. The largest single transaction of the weekend's whale spree happened when an unknown investor sent Ripple a whopping 218.6 million XRP, worth about $280 million. Traders also witnessed increased activity from Ripple, as the San Francisco-based company also sent a total of 65 million XRP across 3 separate transactions. So Ripple receiving a large quantity of XRP and also sending large quantities of XRP. Of course, it always does make you wonder, right? I know some of you guys know this website. This website was really popular back in 2018, and I try to let people know about it as often as possible. It is the Rich List Statistics. So all the XRP wallets in existence, you can see exactly where you stand in terms of an XRP hodler. So if you have anywhere upward of 30,001 XRP, anywhere between 30,000 and 62,054 XRP, you are in the 2%. If you have anywhere between 62,054 XRP and 116,266, you are in the 1%, so on and so forth. So these graphs also are showing over time what these thresholds are. So back in June, to be in the 0.1%, you had to have about 500,002 XRP. Now that number has gone down to 490 XRP because the wallets are now holding less, because some people are taking profits off the table. The 0.01%, these are combined wallets, of course, of people who hold above 10 million XRP for all intents and purposes, but these wallets also will include exchanges. So we can see some of these trends, right? A dip back down, a reaccumulation. Some of the top wallets are selling off XRP, whereas some of the lower wallets accumulating XRP. So people taking profits off the table. But, the bigger thing that I'm interested in is where is all this XRP going between Ripple and other anonymous entities. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on that, guys. I'll also link this resource in the description for you guys. With regards to Ripple and Ripple partner news, Zago, an XRP user building payment network across Africa. They've recently partnered with Naija Crypto for money transfers between Nigeria and South Africa. Guys, this coming from the Wrath of Kahneman. So in brief, Zago review, they were also admitted to the South African FinTech Sandbox, along with Ripple partner Mercury Effects this year. And so Wrath of Kahneman just retweeting out this tweet that he posted in April. More resources here for you guys to read if you are interested in that kind of thing, and a tweet thread down here if you have any questions about that. To that point, though, another development with regards to Zago specifically, and another one from the Wrath of Kahneman, great snag here, and he tags rlpfarm.d here on Twitter. Add this to the list of XRPL use cases. XRP user Zago in South Africa just partnered also with BITRUE for real-time document signing. They record each document signed onto the Ripple ledger with a transaction identification to make documents immutable. So with regards to that, building highly secure and legal digital solutions for our partners and clients is what Zago ascribes to. Integrating via API with BITRUE's real-time document signing processes will enable Zago to not only provide scalable and compliant solutions for our business partners, but comfort to our clients that their personal information is secure, confirms Mark Churnside, CEO and co-founder of Zygo Technologies. BITRUE now records each document that is signed onto the Ripple ledger, tagging it with a transaction identification, as I mentioned. BITRUE's electronic signature and blockchain storage solution is an ideal fit for this type of requirement and offers a simple, seamless integration of the two systems via API. It goes a long way in minimizing procedural risks associated with these transactions and carries a multitude of benefits for all involved parties. So that's big news. The year of tertiary relationships, secondary, tertiary relationships, right? Ripple partners now partnering up with others, others in the payment space to really kind of leverage their capabilities, their technologies, and expand the XRP ecosystem, essentially. So I wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for those two updates specific to Zago. Great to see that there's more developments going on there. Wanted to keep going, guys. James Rule XRP brought this to our attention. So for those of you guys on Binance, or perhaps were on Binance and questioning if your country is still going to accept Binance as an exchange, well, apparently in Singapore they have also suspended Binance. Now this is a Japanese article. I'm just going to translate that real quick. In English, Binance, a cryptocurrency exchange, announced on the 5th that it will be suspended in Singapore. So this was from a couple of days ago now. The service will be suspended for trading pairs in Singapore. Fiat currency, so SGD, which if I'm not mistaken is the Singapore dollar. Payment options and app support in Singapore's iOS and Google Play stores. In addition, the date that they are ceasing to trade SGD trading pairs is September 10th. So that is in 3 days. And it is recommended that users finish P2P trading by September 9th. Regarding the suspension policy, Binance said, we are reconsidering regulatory compliance in each region. So there are going to be regions that Binance does indeed say, okay, we will roll with the terms of what you guys want us to do in order to be regulatory compliant. Of course, that is going to be different around the world. So far, and I think it was the UK, they have now said Binance is good to go because Binance has stepped up and kind of tooled the regulatory framework, at least for that region of the world. So I believe Binance, now don't quote me on this, but I believe Binance is good to go rather, or going to be good to go in the UK within the coming months, if not already. So somebody confirm that for me in the comment section if that is the case. But another country now that is saying Binance, need to be regulatory compliant. Wanted to thank James Rule, XRP, for pointing that out. And another one from the Wrath of Kahneman, guys, today's Kuwaiti Times. So in the Middle East, Ripple has been making waves. This includes KFH, and they are using Ripple. They use it as one of the examples of the bank's forward thinking in this article down here. So KFH rolled out various innovative financial solutions, such as LiveFX service, which provides live dynamic foreign exchange prices with favorable margins 24 hours a day, every weekday, instant cross-border payment services to add KFH Turkey using Ripple's technology, and free of charge Swift GPI. So they do also mention Swift GPI, but making a note of Ripple as well. Their services to track local and international banking transfers electronically for individuals and corporate via KFH Online, Kuwait Clearing Company KCC, dividend subscription transfer to KFH Trade, deposit of checks via mobile, cardless cash withdrawals by QR code, civil ID and mobile number, so on and so forth. So mentioning Ripple in a most recent issue of the Kuwaiti Times, and that link is down there for those of you guys who are interested in reading the entire thing. This from Wrath of Kahneman, wanted to thank him for mentioning that. And Stefan Hubert here really just bringing the information. Another great clip, I think, that Ripple's lawyers should likely see. This is Gary Gensler from the MIT days, guys. Listen to this.
The world of crypto finance. You've seen this slide before, but it's been quite volatile. About 220 billion in the last few days. And a little over 50%, 54% is Bitcoin and the other big currencies right now on market value, Ethereum, Ripple, and the like. We'll talk a lot about initial coin offerings and are they securities, are they not? But I would note, in terms of market value, probably 3/4 of this space has already been determined by the Securities and Exchange Commission not to be a security. Bitcoin's 54%. Ether's about, 15 points or something like that.
Bitcoin 54%, Ether another 15 points. That brings us to, 54 plus 15, 69. But Gary Gensler is saying 3/4 of the whole market has been deemed securities, at least according to the SEC. So if we're at 69%, and he mentions Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple in his talk, that last 6%, right, to get up to 75%, is he insinuating it's XRP?
So you're all of a sudden up to about 70 points, and then there's a bunch of other things that add up. So about 3/4 of the market value right now is what one might call a cash or a commodity, but not a security in this world. And that's just relevant for some of the debates that go.
So it is relevant for the debates that are going to follow. I think this is a great find from Stefan Hubert here. Gary Gensler, of course, personal opinions all across the board. You cannot be held liable for your personal opinion if you work for the SEC. And another one here, it was never just Mr. Hinman's personal opinion. Speaking of personal opinions, just read your own frickin' SEC by-election. Mr. Hinman guided the division of the agency to provide a framework to the market. Example, when digital assets are securities. Gary Gensler, you will regret this. So this with regards to a release from the SEC back in October. Mr. Hinman also guided the division of the agency in addressing emerging issues and providing timely guidance to market participants. For example, Mr. Hinman led efforts regarding the rapid innovation in digital assets, including by providing a framework that market participants could use to evaluate when digital assets are offered and sold as securities. So Mr. Hinman led these efforts regarding the rapid innovation of digital assets. Another point here that I think Ripple's lawyers, if they have not seen this already, directly from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's website, pointing to the fact that Mr. Hinman, yes, William Hinman, did lead these efforts. And so, was it his personal opinion only, Or could it be classified as more? Wanted to thank Stéphane Hubert for those two great tweets. One, this clip here that Ripple's lawyers should likely pay attention to. Also, this statement here from October of 2020 before the SEC lawsuit was mentioned. All this great stuff being accumulated by the XRP community. Hopefully, it's going to have an impact on this case, and I'm sure a lot of it already has. Another one here, guys, courtesy of John Deaton and Digital Asset Buy on Twitter. Best advice yet. Why did Joseph Lubin, okay, this is Joseph Lubin, one of the co-founders of the Ethereum Foundation, why did he signal out XRP only and point out XRP didn't get the same clarity from Hinman and Clayton as Ethereum and Bitcoin? Now, to put things into perspective, guys, this interview, this is from this same interview. I have the entire talk here posted in this YouTube link, so I will link the 26-minute talk here in YouTube as well in the description of this video. But here is just a quick clip, a 2-minute clip from Joseph Lubin. Listen to what he has to say. Oh, and by the way, this was from the Blockchain 2019 conference, and this was posted almost 2 years before the SEC decided to announce that they were going to sue Ripple. Listen to this.
So we are big friends and fans of that organization. I think they're really understanding the space well. They are applying this thing called securities law to business in America and other places, as they have done for many decades successfully. They're identifying fraudulent projects. They're identifying obvious transgressions of securities law. But they haven't had a heavy touch, really. They've been gathering information. They've been taking some actions. They've been very clear that they understand there is this new construct, this protocol-based open platform.
So you think they get it?
Yeah, we believe they get it. They've introduced a new construct, decentralization, into their thinking. So in addition to the Howey test, they have this new construct that they're seeing certain things in. So they consider the Bitcoin network and token and issuance mechanisms. They consider the Ethereum network token and issuance mechanisms to be decentralized, and therefore no transactions involving those particular assets are considered to be transactions of securities. They have not said the same thing about other tokens, the Ripple token, for instance, and they were clear that they were going to come out with statements to sort of assess these different tokens, and I believe they've made all the statements about decentralization that they're going to make. And so Bill Hinman, Director of Corporate Finance, has been very clear about what you can do and what you can't do, and decentralization is a new element that they're working with.
Wow. Singling out Ripple specifically, saying, they gave clarity to Bitcoin, they gave clarity to Ethereum, but Ripple doesn't have clarity. Now, again, guys, this was from January, the blockchain conference. This video was posted in January of 2019. This must have happened in January 2019 if it was blockchain 2019. So why would Joseph Lubin specifically state that the SEC didn't give XRP clarity back in January of 2019 unless something was going on behind the scenes? Now, guys, I did a video yesterday, I'll link it up here if you didn't catch it, with regards to some potential palm greasing at the SEC. And Chris Larson stated that this allegedly occurred way back in 2018. So take a look at that video if you guys didn't catch it. But I think this is just more evidence to suggest that we are those hypotheses, that hypothesis is indeed proving true. And these guys are all in on it. Joseph Lubin, near the end of this clip, also discusses William Hinman's guidance here. So clearly he thinks Hinman's guidance is something to follow, right? Well, this is another clip of Lubin from Jungle Inc.
Director Hinman in that talk that he gave.
That talk that he gave with a bit of a smirk, a little smile, a little laugh. I mean, I could be reading too much into this. Of course, in the XRP community, we are feeling a little sensitive about how XRP has been classified. And, if you come across a clip here or a statement there, it's a lot easier to just kind of pass it off as coincidence. But when these statements keep adding up, it really starts to get more difficult to believe that is true. That is just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.